Howdy folks, this is Jackers, and this of course is Skyrim. This is more of an update video, I guess, something about where my mind is at the moment. It's probably not going to be the brightest and cheeriest thing I've ever done, so just there's that warning for you. If you want to bounce now, here's your chance. I can tell that because I'm scared. Down to my bones and blood, I'm scared. And it's not just something that is of this moment. It's been going on for a while. If you've been around for a while, you've probably seen my memory slip more and more over time. And some of you may also know that I had an MRI of my brain and that it came back showing that there were things to be concerned about. And I don't want to say what they are yet because I don't know exactly what they mean yet. I only know what the physician who read the MRI thinks it might be, and that is frightening enough. But there are other potential causes for the structural changes, so I have an appointment, what do they call it, telemedicine, with the neurologist coming up, and hopefully I'll learn more then. That it's coming up doesn't really negate the concern I have for the changes. I mean, they're changes that would very well explain why my memory is slipping, among some other things. If that were the only thing, I probably would be a little nervous, but okay. I mean, after all, whether I know the name of what's happening or what is exactly causing it or not, I am still who I am, and I'm still pretty okay with me. Memory slipping and all. I mean, I can work around it. I take notes in Microsoft OneNote and notes on my phone and stuff. But that's really not quite all there is. About 5 or 6 weeks ago, for one reason or another, again, I can think of a couple, my blood pressure started to go a little haywire. And when I say haywire, I don't mean that it's gone extremely up or extremely down. It's kind of gone both and occasionally at the same time. And I can feel it. I can feel it when it happens, like right now, and it's very uncomfortable. Sometimes the top number will be high and the low number will be low. So if you ever look at a blood pressure, it's like a fraction. There's a number on top and a number on the bottom. And I can't remember what their names are, but I believe the top number, the higher number, is usually the pressure when your blood is pumping, and the lower number is your pressure when the heart is drawing blood into itself. Throughout all of this, those numbers have been consistent with each other. So if the top number was higher, the bottom number was higher. And if the bottom number was lower, the top number was lower. And now they are kind of going different directions, and I don't know what it means. I just know that it feels really, really strange. And It started after I was given a medicine to try, and I didn't like it, so I tapered off until it went away. That was 5 weeks ago, and I still feel like it's affecting me. But, I don't know, I could be putting the wrong dots together. All I know in the end is that my blood pressure is haywire. It's very... all of its little signals are crossed. In effect, what that does is, like at the moment, make me feel my blood pounding. I can almost hear it in my ears. There's a pressure in my head, and I'm a little extra dizzy. It's not painful, it's just uncomfortable. If it was just the knowledge of my MRI and just my blood pressure, I could probably deal with those things. I had an unfortunate interaction with someone. I've been very careful and closed in. Different people have different feelings about the pandemic. In 2016, actually while I was playing Skyrim, I sort of began to realize that I had pneumonia. I don't care who you are or how strong you are. Pneumonia will teach you that your lungs are very fragile. More fragile than you could possibly imagine. It's not really the pandemic I'm afraid of. Pneumonia. I'm terrified of pneumonia. And I got to interact with someone who may very well have shared things with me. And I don't know. I just don't. And I know the only way I can know now is to see what happens. There are other factors which up this from just being a random encounter with an individual to potentially being a problem. So I'm not just, it's not that someone showed me their face and I kind of wigged out. But I don't really want to go into the details about it. I've been spending days trying very, 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 very hard not to. And if it were just those things, if that was all that was happening, I could probably deal with all of that. I don't talk about my life a lot because if everyone really knew what my life was like, you would worry a whole lot more, and that wouldn't help anybody. In general, aside from what I have in YouTube and the kind folks of you who take care of me, there is one person who takes care of me. And they were just laid off. So where the world goes from here, I don't really know. I am more afraid than I have ever been. I do have faith. I do. But there are always those times in the darkness between midnight and dawn when the things that scare you more. Just because I'm scared doesn't mean that I'm going to give up or stop. It just affects me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't. I don't know how or if I can help in any way. I've watched the channel flourish and then slowly diminish. And I don't know if I have the strength in me to counter that. There are things I'm looking forward to. Cyberpunk 2077. But I don't know if anybody will care to watch me play. I don't know if it'll provide me with any opportunities to do the things that I do best. Before everything sort of started crumbling apart, I had come to the realization that no matter what I've done or how I've twisted and turned over the years, I haven't really been able to turn the channel around. But I think part of that is on me, because I've spent so much time trying to turn the channel around that I forgot why I was doing it all in the first place, which was just to have fun and to share the things that I loved with people who might want to share that with me. So I really don't know where we go from here. But I'll do the best that I can. Thank you all so very much for watching all the videos, for everything you've done down through the years, and thank you for giving your time to a broken old man. Be careful whether you believe in things or not. Take it from someone who's lived through pneumonia. Just if there is a chance, my God, please be careful. You don't want that. I'm not gonna be able to say anything really uplifting or useful at the moment, so I should probably just say thank you all so very much, and please, take care.